I spent 4 years getting a finance degree. I studied interest rates, investment models, and economic theory. But you know what actually changed the game for me? A 10-minute habit I started doing every single morning. No textbook, no student loan, just a routine that completely rewired how I thought about and handled my money. Crazy, right? So if you've been stuck, stressed, or just done with overcomplicated money advice, stick around. I'm going to show you the one habit that made me better with money than a whole degree ever did. Let's get into it. The problem with traditional finance advice. Here's the truth no one tells you about studying finance in school. You learn how money works on paper, not how to manage your own. I could calculate compound interest with my eyes closed. But I couldn't explain why I was still overspending on takeout or feeling anxious about money every Sunday night. Knowledge didn't equal control, and it definitely didn't equal peace. I didn't need another spreadsheet. I needed a habit that created consistency. The 10-minute daily habit that changed everything. Every morning before emails, before scrolling, even before coffee, I sit down with one thing. My money reflection journal. It's not fancy. Just a notebook with 3 sections I fill out in 10 minutes. Where my money went yesterday, honestly. What I'm grateful for, that didn't cost anything. One small intentional money move I'll make today, that's it. No budgeting apps. No complicated math. Just a quiet check-in with my money and myself. 1. Where my money went yesterday, awareness. I write down what I spent money on, why I spent it, how I felt about it afterward. This trains me to notice my habits, not judge, just observe. It's wild how often I realized I bought something out of boredom. I forgot about a recurring subscription. I spent $35 at Target when I only meant to buy toothpaste. Just writing it down gives me control. Because you can't change what you're not even tracking. 2. What I'm grateful for that didn't cost anything. Mindset reset. Money anxiety thrives on scarcity. This step fights back. When I take 2 minutes to jot down what I appreciated that cost $0, it rewires my brain. Things like a walk in the sun, a good conversation, that moment of silence with coffee. Suddenly, I'm less likely to chase quick dopamine through impulse spending. 3. One small intentional move, action focus. This is where I plant a daily financial seed. I'll transfer $10 to savings. I'll cancel that app I haven't used. I'll bring lunch instead of buying it. Small, doable, and immediately actionable. Over time, these little choices compound, and that's the secret to building wealth without feeling overwhelmed. Why this beat my finance degree? My degree gave me knowledge, but this habit gave me emotional awareness, daily accountability, mindset clarity, and it cost exactly $0. After 30 days of doing this, I had spent $220 less without even budgeting, paid off 2 nagging bills, saved my first $500 emergency buffer, felt more calm and in control than ever. No budgeting burnout, no financial guilt spirals, just progress. The psychology behind why this works. Studies show that micro habits beat massive overhauls. Why? Because consistency rewires behavior. When you do one thing daily, even something small, you build identity. You become the kind of person who's good with money. Not because you're perfect, because you practice. This 10-minute check-in became my version of a financial gym. And the reps? They added up fast. What happened after 6 months of this habit? I stopped living paycheck to paycheck. I grew my emergency fund to over $2,000. I finally opened a Roth IRA. I stopped emotional spending without cutting everything fun. I didn't feel like money was the enemy anymore. And the best part? I never once used a budgeting app or spreadsheet the entire time. How you can start this today. You don't need anything fancy. Just grab a notebook or open a blank note on your phone and write these 3 prompts. Where did my money go yesterday? What am I grateful for today that cost $0? What's one small intentional money move I'll make today? Do it every morning or every night if that's better for your schedule. Stick with it for 7 days. Then 30. Watch what happens. Simplicity wins. Look, the world throws a million financial tools at you. Budgeting apps, crypto platforms, robo-advisors. And sure, some of them work. But don't underestimate the power of simplicity and consistency. This 10-minute habit helped me break free from money stress, emotional spending, and feeling like I was always behind. Not because it's flashy, but because it's real.